Hello everyone, my name is DustInLint and welcome back to some more oxygen not included, except for, look at this. There's so much oxygen. It's so glorious and I love it. It is actually fantastic. So we are working on a new theory here that maybe if we mine out enough ice and snow, that potentially we can eventually cool down this room down here enough that it will ambiently cool down our water supply up here. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I'll do it after this episode. I forgot to check to see if I can actually plant Wheezewort. I doubt it. I haven't seen any ways that look like as if you can do that, but I don't know. If you can, that's my bad, and I should have checked on that sooner. Let's see here. Temperature. Yeah, look at that. It's the storage compactor's 15 degrees Celsius now. If we can keep cooling that with more ice and snow, then eventually that's going to cool down everything down here. And if everything's cooled down, then this will be cooled down. And if this is cooled down, then hopefully this will get cooled down. Hopefully. We're working towards it. It's a lofty goal, but one that is for the betterment of this colony. That was Adam. Adam's pretty high stress. You know, take care of yourself. Also, we will build like a tiling system in here, I suppose. Sedimentary rock? Sure, why not sedimentary rock? We'll do that like 1, 2, 3, 4. So all the way across there like that. Hopefully that does the trick there. 19 stress. Okay, so that was Adam who was still stressing out a little bit. Not too much though. Oh, Fred. You don't have anything to eat. That's my bad. I don't know. Like, throwing some abyssalite in here, I suppose. That's under raw material? Or raw mineral? Raw mineral. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. So we'll work on filling that up to its maximum, and then Fred will have some food to eat again in a little bit. In the meantime, though, we'll work on what we have down here. How are we doing as far as... Cindy has a lot of food yet. And she's still pooping out a lot of coal for us, so, you know, that's pretty good, too. Also, like, a lot more dirt in there than I realized. Is that under organic? No, that's under cultivatable soil. We're still doing good on dirt, especially now that we're not cooking up so much right now. You know, we'll just naturally let that come to fruition. We don't need to work on that right now. Lex Luthor should take care of your stress. Basically want to take care of any people that are having visibly increasing amounts of stress at the start of each day. Because as long as we take care of one person's stress every day, that's not so bad. Polluted ice. I could care less, although, oh, the wolframite's getting stuck down there, though. You know what? Deconstruct that. I could care less about that stuff. Polluted ice is also pretty cold, too. You know, it might not be the worst idea to throw polluted ice in here at the same time, because it's not like... Although, at the same time, I just don't know. 13.8 degrees Celsius. It's getting colder. He's beginning to believe. He's beginning to believe that it can actually be ambiently cold in this room. And therefore be cold in here as well. And our water seems to have stabilized a little bit again, which is a nice change, I have to say. Probably because we're not cooking 24/7 right now. That probably helps a great deal. Beyonce, you're stressed out, girl. And same with John Cena. Other than that, only having 2 people stressed out isn't too bad, all things considered. Oh, right. We do not need those, and we don't care about that. Because they can still crawl down there. Although they won't be able to dig that out. Which I just realized. Okay, so we will have to, like, build some ladders here at the very least, if nothing else. So, let's use, like, sedimentary. Yeah, sedimentary rock. The 3rd most rock from the sun. There we go. What's going on here? What was I going to check on? There was something I was going to check on. I can't remember it all. Right, I was going to check on this status here. Yeah, there's some more abyssal in there. Not a lot. Duplicates, let's say reject all again. Even though that one person does have 7th strength. They're unfortunately dimensionally inept and also have a bottomless stomach, which is pretty not good. The more we can avoid stuff like that, the better. Oh man, we're actually getting low on the batteries up there. Power grid. Ever since separating these power grids, I think that has actually been a bit of a godsend. No more overpowered systems. No more. Actually, you know what? I will just deconstruct these last few here because that's bugging me a little bit. Just a little bit there. There we go. That looks a little bit cleaner. Okay, okay. Man, the game gets so framey when you go into one of those overlays. George is stressed out? Man, that doesn't happen too often. Then also Lex is also getting a little stressed out. Not terribly stressed out, though. And myself. Yeah, their stress is going down overnight at the same time, but Beyonce, why are you still up? And John Cena, why are you still over there? Oh, wow. Okay, so that broke open there. Yep, that broke open. Okay. So that's a thing. Well, I don't know. We'll keep digging down here, and by down here I mean by digging I mean we'll keep building ladders down that way. Prioritize. I should have made those 6 right off the bat. There we go. And how? Oh, I thought I could see the bottom there for a second, and I was getting really excited, but then I realized that was not actually the case. Building lacks... Oh, just a micro musher. We actually have algae for these? Probably from a little bit of digging in the slime biome here. Maybe? Yeah, there's like a little bit of algae. Which, don't get me wrong, that's pretty good. Every little bit of algae helps. What's going on? Oh, right. Bleach stone. Okay, not a big deal. Just out of curiosity. Okay, wolframite. What? It's too bad they don't actually have stats associated with wolframite, because they say it's ideal for building power systems with. But I don't see any stats associated with it, and like the gold amalgam, which is actually amazing. Can actually have things in super hot areas and not have them break down 24/7. In fact, this is getting really warm in here, now that I look at it. Okay, so people are working on stuff there. Like, man, I'm so conflicted about the polluted ice. It's like, yes, I could throw that down there, and it would contribute to it getting much colder down there much faster. But at what cost? At what cost? Why is there water down here too, by the way? Oh, because some of the ice is starting to melt. That makes a little bit of sense. Temperature. Although, storage compactor is only 1.4 degrees Celsius. Just need a little bit more in there and we're at the freezing point. Just a little bit more and it's at the freezing point. $18 stress on John. Oh, jeez. Other people need to take care of their stress first before I can deal with John Cena's. Beyonce's just like going at it all night long. Not like that, you sickos. Not like that. No, Lex wasn't even on there yet. Well, once Dustin takes care of his stress, as well as Adam. Oh, Adam's basically finished with it. So it's basically just Lex then that needs to worry about their stress. Not that big of a deal. Man, I'm really thinking that I should be considering using what's the word I'm looking for? You know the word I'm looking for. The stuff and things. Jobs? Vitals? No. Temperature. I keep wanting to look at temperature in here. It's at the negatives. It's actually at the negatives. Hell yeah. Just ambiently cool down everything in here. And I will love you forever. That's a lot of polluted water in there, though. Like a lot of polluted water. How's our... We're actually oh, because Fred's not producing any... whatchamacallit. You know, the stuff. Coal. He's not producing any coal. I should make that like a 7. Oh, it is a 7. Never mind. Okay, so they're just about finished digging that out. Make these like a 6 here. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With dig orders in between. That's 6s. We can deconstruct all of these ladders now, so that way Fred has some food to eat again. Therefore, producing some actual coal for me. Temperature. Negative 1.5. We're getting there. We're slowly but surely getting there. Because, whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. You're my friend. We're halfway there. Negative 2.5. Oh. Ooh, George is really stressed out for some reason. Probably because he's not doing the one thing he loves, which is cooking. That would make a little bit of sense. Adam also needs to take care of stress again. And who else? Beyonce. Before it gets too high up there. Okay, so Fred has some food again. Excellent. Just need to keep an eye on that whole situation and we'll be Gucci, fam. We'll be super Gucci. I could mine out some of this coal here. Like, probably get away with like one bit of coal. Unless I went straight down here and got like that little patch of coal there. In fact, I could get that patch of coal there and some of that algae. That's not a terrible idea, other than the fact it's going to take a while to dig my way all the way down here. But you know what? I think it might be worth it. It might just be worth it. Insufficient oxygen generation. Excuse me. Look at this. How can we have insufficient oxygen generation when there's so much oxygen in here? Even down here, there's a lot of oxygen down there. And like no CO2. We basically don't have CO2 in our base anymore at all. Which is actually kind of crazy. Oh, dig that out at like a 7 priority though. There we go. Okay, so highest stress is 18 on myself. Okay, so we should take care of that. We should take care of that. As well as Lex. Lex is also... Wait, wasn't Lex actually just on there? I feel as though Lex was just on there. Unless I'm actually insane to the membrane about that. Temperature. Look at that! Everything is getting cooled down, although we're losing temperature on the storage compactor now, for whatever reason. I don't know why that's losing so much temperature. I thought I was actually genius, and turns out maybe I'm not. Because now that's heating up again. Why is that? Ah, dang it, Bobby. Choose a flippin' duplicate. After this episode, I definitely have to check out that Weezwort. That Weezwort situation could be the difference between actually making some good stuff happen and not happen. Should I throw the polluted ice in there too? I don't know, man. Like, it would help cool things down a little bit. Ah, what the hell. It'll help cool things down a little bit. Polluted ice, polluted ice. Again, this is going to be kind of annoying clicking through each and every single one of these, but it's not too bad, I suppose. It's not a terrible idea. Liquefiables. 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 Everything's freaking liquefiable, apparently. Polluted ice and polluted ice. There we go. It's like a lot of polluted water building up over there for whatever reason. I'm not sure where that's all coming from. Feels like as if it's getting more and more each day. Oh, yeah, we're working on some lice loaf again. Thanks to George. Jojo the jungle, fast as he can be. Jojo the jungle, watch out for that tree. Beyonce's also getting a little stressed out, as well as Adam. We'll take care of those stressful situations. Like, look at that. We're overpressurized for oxygen in there. I don't understand how the game thought I was having problems as far as that goes. I spit in your general direction for even making those assumptions. How are you doing down here, by the way, Cindy? Are you, like, almost out of food? You still have a lot of food. You have, like, 20,000 kilograms, 22,000 kilograms worth of food down there. That's not so bad. John Cena. Okay, yeah. Slowly but surely making some progress there. And how about the temperatures in here? How are the temperatures in here? Man, it's like 3 degrees in there again? What's with that, man? I thought we were actually cooling down for once, and now it's like, well, actually, it's rather toasty in there. to be 100% on. Oh, that's some magma. Which means we're at the bottom of the map. Oh, baby, I can ignore the rest of this. You know what? Cancel. I don't want to venture to the center of the Earth anymore now that we can sort of see the bottom of the map. I know it's a little bit of a cheatsy doodle, but I want to focus on trying to cool down my water first and foremost before anything else. And then if we can work on other stuff, then it's like, we'll work on other stuff afterwards. Abyssal. Oh, right, I forgot we were filling that up with Abyssal, so that way they could work on that. Okay, so make that like a 6 as well. It's just some bottled water there. I suppose so. 20 stress on vaults. We should take care of that. George Foreman Grill is... Yeah, we'll take care of that stress as well. And same with Beyonce. Those are like the key people having problems with stress at the moment. Yeah, we're actually lower on dirt somehow. How did we lose dirt? I don't think I've done it. Although, you know what? Probably, some of them hatch boys got at, the food supply again. I don't think this is gonna work looking at it now. So unless I can somehow get Wheezewort in here, that whole hope and dream for that is kind of dashed. Unfortunately. Which, you know, like, it's disappointing when plans don't work out quite the way you expect them to. 1, 2, 3, 4. But sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. You just have to live with what you got. Sedimentary rock. Okay, we'll continue building that out. Sedimentary rock then. That was a 6-foot array across the board here. And that's some more snow over there, eh? Why are they picking up this ice and snow anymore, too, by the way? Dig that up. Like, I know it's just going to take longer, but you know what? Prioritize. Make these an 8 now, seeing as how they're really not wanting to prioritize that for whatever reason. So please pick up this ice and snow and actually put it away before you throw it in my face. It's pretty cold in here. Probably thanks to all the Wheezewort. God, if I can figure out a way to plant Wheezewort, that would be so good, though. Lex Luthor. There you go. Take care of your stress. Dustin. Also, don't worry, I got you covered. And sure, Beyonce. Before you get too much more stressed out there. Oh, that needs to be taken care of as well. Yeah, still not putting away any of this ice or snow, though. Can't help but notice that. Temperature. Yeah, just like not wanting to put any of that away. Okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. Oh. Just do that. Don't worry about it at all. Food has decayed. Oh, a mush bar has decayed there. A little disappointing, but not the end of the world at the same time. There we go, there we go. Okay, insufficient oxygen generation. Excuse me. Look at this again. Take a look at my oxygen. they be gelling whenever they see it. Oh, jeez. You know what? Fine. Dig that out. That is 7 before you get trapped in there. Oh, and that's actually not producing any things or stuff because it's trapped or entombed because of a single block on it, which actually doesn't make any goddamn sense, but sure. Oh, that's actually so dumb that that happened there. 11 stress on George. Not that bad, not that bad. Meal ice is almost ready to rumble. It's like so close to being cold enough in here, but not quite there. It's just not quite there, and it's so stressful when that is happening, especially when like there's so much here that they could be putting away. It's like it's all there. It's all there. You know what? We'll just do a general sweep order here. Set it to like a 7. A 7 sweep order. So if you could like sweep that all up and put it all away. George Foreman. George is super stressed out. He's not used to this whole manual labor thing. And some more duplicates. We will reject all before even looking at their stats in the first place. It's like not cool enough. It's not cool enough down here. Come on. Just needs to be like a bit cooler down there. And if we just got all of this ice and snow in there all at the same time, I'm sure that would be the difference, right? Between us actually having it cool enough down here and not being cool enough. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just pulling stuff out of my butt now. Not literally. That'd be both weird and gross at the same time. Lex, take care of your stress. As well as Beyonce tomorrow. Just make sure you're not too stressed out there. I don't think we have any like stuff on the floor in our base, do we? Not really. Yeah, it's like, oh, they're breathing up some oxygen down there, but not enough to make me worried. Hey, you know what? Good job, John Cena, taking care of that polluted dirt right away. Oh, my throat. It's like starting to sort of seize up there a little bit. That was a little weird. Okay. Temperature. Oh, I think that's starting to get a little bit colder again. Not cold enough, but starting to get colder. Generator idle. Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Oh, you know what? It's because I made all of these 7s, god damn it. So people aren't powering the generators. Ah! I'm actually kind of mad about that. And I have no one to blame but myself for for that one. Oh, that is actually a little frustrating. Because now we've had some food decay that we really didn't need to have decay there. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, Rick. What are we gonna do now? 15 stress on Adam. Okay. No, you don't need to be on the treadmill. There you go. There you go. Fall doesn't need it quite yet. It's only when people start getting up to like 15% stress that I really start to worry about them. But even then, it's like not a big deal. It's not a big deal. How are we looking down here? It's like 2.7 degrees. It's like 2.7 degrees. Okay. Yeah, because people aren't actively throwing stuff in there anymore. That's fair. That's fair. 15 stress on myself now. I didn't even think I was that high up there. Skill increase. Vault is now level 32. Dang. In athletics. These are all 6s, right? Yeah, those are all 6s. Okay. Just thought I would double check real quick. Real quick. Meal ice is not quite ready to harvest yet. That's fair. Vault's gonna get up to 15 stress pretty soon, so may as well nip that horse in the butt right now. Okay, so we're back to sort of like self-sustainability again. How are you doing down here, Cindy? You still have food to eat. Probably not a lot, though. Yeah, there's like almost no food down there for you to eat. And I think that will probably do it for this episode. Once everyone is up and awake here. Don't have to worry about oxygen right now. No, I don't. Okay, that's good. Just like the whole temperature thing. I wish there was a better way of cooling this all off down here and therefore cooling that off. But for now, thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. If you made it to this point in the video, feel free to support in the form of a like. It helps me out a lot and shows that you want to continue to watch this series. And if you want to see more videos like this one, you can always subscribe to my channel to be notified whenever I upload any new content, whether it's of this or of any other kind. And until next time, as always, everyone, have a good one. And I'll see you next time in Oxygen Not Included. Bye for now, though. Look at that. He's like super stoked to be massaged there. Bye for now.